Been having a hard time to sleep. Well, now I have an offer to offer you. Hello, my name is Francisco, becoming Frank, and today I'm going to show you the best way to sleep. You can see, I used to always have really bad sleeping. Used to always wake up at the middle of the night, be tired all day, but since what we discovered, my team and I, now I sleep 7 hours a night. I mean, I'm very energetic, very active, and very happy about the results. But there's way more to sleeping than what we think. There's big science behind it, so stay tuned, please.
I'm going to talk about the research problem, which the research problem is a certain situation or phenomenon in society that we think needs to be solved through our research. So we chose our research problem to be teenagers finding trouble to fall asleep quickly, because we think it's such a common thing in our society, and when teenagers don't sleep well, it affects severely their mental health, as well as their physical health and their education and their overall development. So that's why we think it's such a recurrent and important situation in our society that we're going to solve and research through our investigation, which is why it's socially relevant, and that's why we think doing this kind of experiment in order to gain more information to publish about it, it's really important.
I'm going to explain the methodology, approach, and type of research. Let's start with the methodology. For methodology, we will use both phenomenological and positivistic. I'll explain why phenomenological first. We chose phenomenological because we are going to interpret experiences, we're going to analyze the nature of humans' life. And we chose positivistic because we're also going to analyze numerical data, such as how long does it take you to sleep, and the sleep quality, statistics, and all that stuff. Now I'm going to explain the type of research. The type of research we chose is going to be the analytical one. It's going to be this one because we have many variables, and we have to join them, we have to analyze them, how they affect each other. We're going to analyze each type of individual, and we're going to analyze if they have stress, or they do not have stress, or they do physical activity, or they have in general a healthy lifestyle. All these variables are involved during sleeping, so we're going to make a deep analysis in which factors are most involved during our sleep. For the approach, we are going to use the mixed one. We're going to use both quantitative and qualitative. For qualitative, it's because we're going to make surveys, and we're going to use people for our experiments. And for the quantitative, we're going to use these special labs that can measure our sleep quality and how much time does it take us to fall asleep, and all these numerical variables.
The next step in our research is the theoretical framework, and was necessary to investigate, read, and select the most useful and important information of the papers, books, newsletters, and internet searches that were found. All of this with the intention of establishing a state of art of the fundamental concepts that could help us to get an overview on the topic. Adapt, in this case, an existing theory because there's plenty of information, but from a different perspective, focusing on the teenagers as the subjects and researchers. So, what is the fastest technique to fall asleep for teenagers? For this, we have to analyze the different variables affecting the sleep quality, the time necessary to fall asleep, and the importance of sleeping in adolescence. First, it's necessary to analyze what is sleep important for teens. According to an article by the Sleep Foundation, a great sleep quality has a huge impact in physical, mental, and emotional development, and provides many benefits for a healthier life. Good sleep quality improves memory, attention, creativity, expansive thinking, ability to recognize fundamental information with the purpose of consolidate learning. All of the benefits are crucial for activities like studying for a test, learning ability, or instrument, and school performance. Thinking and gaining knowledge is difficult due to the lack of attention and excessive drowsiness that teens suffer when they don't have the adequate sleep. even increase the probabilities of injuries or death due to drowsy-driven, equivalent to excessive alcohol consumption. Also damage the emotional health, producing irritability, emotional reactions, and when a prolonged sleep loss exists could carry mental health disorders like anxiety, depression, bipolar disorder, and a higher risk of suicide. That's why improving sleep in teenagers is a powerful tool that prevents emotional development damage. Mental health disorders are risky behaviors due to the negative effect of bad sleeping in the frontal lobe that controls impulsive behaviors. But what factors affect the sleep? It has been shown through the analysis of sleep stages in the summer that the quality of sleep is reduced in warm environments, while the opposite occurs in normal temperatures and low air turbulence. It is important to emphasize that mental health and social factors play a very important role in the quality of sleep, whether due to depression, anxiety, psychiatric disorders, or social relationships, racial discrimination, academic performance, etc. And what tips can help to fall asleep? You have to follow these tips from MIT. Don't exercise 3 to 6 hours before bedtime. Avoid caffeine and alcohol. Have a comfortable, dark, quiet bedroom that is not too warm or too cold. Get sunlight during the day. Avoid electronics 3 hours before sleeping. Go to bed and get up at the same time. Opt for a slight snack. Avoid physical activity 3 hours before bedtime. If despite the advice you can sleep, give yourself 20 minutes in bed, and if it doesn't work, get up and return it when you feel drowsy. If you feel tired to do things and cannot sleep for 2 or 3 weeks, you have a sleep problem and you should visit the doctor.
Hello, my name is Baltazar. I'm going to explain the hypothesis of our research, that is, what is the fastest technique to fall asleep faster for the teenagers. So our hypothesis in this case will be having a healthy lifestyle, including exercising, having a very defined, if we can say about that, sleeping and waking up schedule, having a healthy diet is very important too, and be relaxed at the moment to fall asleep will improve the time it takes to a teenager to fall asleep. And well, it obviously will cause too to make the sleep quality better.
Thank you everybody for staying tuned. I hope you enjoyed our video, and I really hope that our information has served you well. So please press the like button, subscribe, turn on your notifications bar, and please stay tuned for the second part. Thanks.